you. Are you disappointed with the lack of good multiplayer games or just games in general?
Well, so am I. Games aren't just fun anymore, you know? With my hopes of actually playing Overwatch 2 now gone straight down the shitter, it seems like all my hope is lost for my chimp, unstimulated brain. With the sudden increase of AAA games to $70 and on par with releasing a literal garbage pile instead of a game, it's unlikely that the game space is going to see a good live service game for a while. But fret not, friend, for as of today, I introduce you to my new heroin addiction that my friends have gotten me into, and like an addict, I just keep coming back for more. This is Omega Strikers, a game released in September 2022, and I'm extremely surprised I have never heard of it before now. If you enjoy playing footsies under the Applebee's table, then I'm sure you'll love this game. This game is like playing League, but without wanting to end your entire existence the moment you hit play. It's a 3v3 MOBA where your goal is to smack a hockey puck into the enemy's goal. In short, you're playing air hockey on crack. But here's the kicker. Like Overwatch, the characters at your disposal all have unique abilities, some ranging from brawling with the opposing team or fighting long range like a fucking bitch. I chose Ai.Mi for no reason in particular, and after just a week of playing, I can safely say that I only play Ai.Mi unless some fucker takes it from me. The format of this game starts with the pick phase, where you choose your starting item and your first awakening. We'll get a bit more to that later. The starting items are all dependent on the role you choose, goalie or forward. Goalies get special items made to help you do your fucking job. Don't worry, man, England aren't looking for any new goalies yet. Each set is a first to 3 goals. After every set, you get to choose another awakening. Each awakening is guaranteed to help you in some sort of way. This can be in health, damage, knockback, size of creations, things that vastly improve your influence on the game. The person who does the best gets to choose first, with order being chosen by level. Levels, yes, like any MOBA, there is a level system, which you gain XP by hitting the core, enemies, touching balls. If you are also a cultured man, such as myself, and also want to play Ai.Mi, ditch the main route of monumentalist, built different, and timeless creator. If you want to have true fun, get magnetic souls in the beginning and rush the shit out of spark and speed. You will have full control of the mid-map and there's literally nothing they can fucking do. As of writing, there are 6 maps that you can play, all of them being a little silly, a little sussy. Each goal has their own barricades in which you must whack the puck in order to open their actual goal. Some have 2, some have 1, some of them just fucking suck because the goalie just doesn't have basic understanding of geometry. The longer you play, the better you'll adjust to the bullshittery that ensues, because a lot of times you're just having a slap fight with the only thing between you is a frisbee. Once overtime hits, I say once because if you are sentient, you will almost always likely get to that point. The core gets a little more sensitive and gets hit harder. Fuck, that sounds too weird. On that note, there's the option to coin flip the core. Well, what does that mean? Once you see your bottom meter under your health bar turn blue, if you press A near the core, it briefly stops and your next hit hits harder. Now, there is a very secret mechanic that no one knows about called going elusive. It's when your bar is not blue, which makes you invulnerable for a short amount of time. Please, for fuck's sake, use it. Now, that was a very fast TLDR of the game. Now, the real question is it balanced? In my unprofessional opinion, I would say yes to a degree. As much as I dislike Juno and her very high skill ceiling and breaking the Geneva Convention, most games feel fair until they don't. Because the biggest downside is not being given a good early game item and never finding the right item, so you just feel like a rock throughout the entire match, or when someone plays a goalie forward, so you're constantly trying to make sure your goalie doesn't have an aneurysm. That's not necessarily a balance issue, but mainly due to a skill issue. Outside of gameplay, all the characters can be easily unlockable with a couple of games. In the beginning, you can get 3 free Ai.Mi emotes because those are the only ones you should get. The emotes are actually very funny, and I think it's a great way to be indirectly toxic without being banned. So Sony, please give me a emote, I'm on my knees. While I do not have plans of purchasing a skin yet, the skins don't look all that bad, but from a value standpoint, for $10, they're probably not worth it. I'd rather just get a chicken sandwich. But if you have money to burn, I'm not stopping you. Of course, like any live service game, there is a battle pass, which obviously beats the value of any single item in the shop, and yes, there is a free one. I've only played this game for about 2 weeks and I already love it to death. The developers are ex-Riot employees and they're extremely passionate about the game. Plus, a VTuber is one of their main spokespeople, so I see nothing wrong. The gameplay is surprisingly fun, and I'll admit, when I first saw the game, I thought it would be snoozer. Not to mention, the OST fucking slaps harder than marriage counseling. Whoever wins this match gets to keep the child. Every character has their own theme, and all of them are surprisingly good. You're even forced to listen to the theme of whoever's MVP in the next set. Of course, the official theme is fire. The only problem is that it's not longer. So, grab a couple friends, or just play by yourself and enjoy the fuckfest that is Omega Strikers.